I now give the floor to Bahrain for its right of reply. Bahrain, please.
شكرا سيد الرئيس.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Exercising the right of reply, my country's delegation would like to exercise its rights in response to the statement made by Iran. The most important question on the political and strategic fronts in the interest of the entire world is global peace and security. Given the aggressive attitude of Iran, its support for terrorism, either by threatening international navigation or global energy sources, or through Iranian interference and terrorist intentions in the internal affairs of countries in the region and around the world, these practices and aggressive policies aim to shake peace and security in the region and around the world. These Iranian interventions in the internal affairs of countries and its support for terrorism and its threat to stability in Bahrain have been seen in the Iranian statement at all levels, in addition to the reference to religious references, including the Great Guide and the Supreme Leader and the President of the Parliament, its members, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and those from the Ministry and the Revolutionary Guard Corps. The creation of terrorist cells in Bahrain were trained in Iran, with a direct link with Iran and Hezbollah, who are terrorists, and their terrorist attacks, jeopardizing security, citizens, and expatriates in Bahrain. Iran financially supported terrorist groups, as well as supporting them with weapons and explosives in all of these attacks, as well as training provided in the use of these explosives. Campaigns were launched against Bahrain and the countries of the Gulf Cooperation Council through channels financed by Iran, attempting to undermine national unity by shoring up ethnic and religious divisions and trying to impose Iranian legislation by creating Iranian political legitimacy in the country. Iran is continuing its interference in the countries of the Gulf and in Arab countries in general by supporting terrorist groups and launching aggressive attacks with no thought for the rules of good neighborliness and the rules and principles of the UN, which further demonstrates their tendency to destabilize the region. In conclusion, I would like to reiterate the responsibility of the international community and those countries that wish peace to determinedly confront the activities of Iran, as well as terrorism in the region and around the world, and the need for Iran to respect the United Nations Charter, international law, the sovereignty of states, their territorial integrity, and the rule of non-interference in internal affairs, and for it to eschew this aggressive policy among neighboring countries. Thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the chair of delegation of Bahrain for his right of reply now.